Bonsoir. This is my last evening with you all, and I'll be thinking about you through December when I get ready for Christmas. But I've been so happy to do this routine every Wednesday. It's been exhilarating. It's stretched me, and it's made me feel close to you. And I just love Facebook for that. That's a positive thing about Facebook. And then we put it on YouTube, and you can see it over and over again if you want. So today, there's going to be a little more explanation and talking than you're used to, than I have been doing in the past, because I want to explain my techniques and how I go about this. And I first wanted to explain the situation of this painting that was presented for you to sign on, and this abstract painting that I did in 2008. It went on tour with me across America for several years, but as I looked at it, I felt, I brought it back home because I thought I needed to work on it some more. And when I brought it back home, I kept it hanging and I could not see what I needed to do. And then just getting ready for this live stream last week, well, the week that I was supposed to do it, but I had the migraine. Anyway, getting ready for it, I played with the painting to see what I would do to it, and curiously, I turned it upside down, and that was it. It didn't even need any more brushstrokes. So I want to show it to you turned upside down. For the way it is now, it's called Recalling Poppies, and I always felt like that I was in the poppies, in some trees, looking through a poppy field with water and a bastide here in the distance. And that's how I felt that I entered nature, and it was a landscape, still life landscape. I mean, an abstract landscape. And now that I have lived with it upside down, it gives me a different sensation, and I want to explain that and show you how paintings just change. And in the process, I would like to introduce you to my fantastic assistant who's been behind the scenes all this time. You haven't seen her, but she's been there. And last week, sometimes it's Jimmy, my son, and when Jimmy is helping me, there are no frills and there's no enthusiasm. And then suddenly, my assistant comes and all this energy jumps out. I don't know, it's just womanhood, a sisterhood, it's something. And so she turns me on. And so here she is. Yay, Haley!
Hi.
So I thought that it would be important for you to know how I get all excited about this thing, because she's there answering questions or asking reading your questions and telling me who's on there, and we really work as a great team.
And it's so fun working with Jill. I love it. Every week there's something new. So now I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna do my assistant job. Hopefully I won't break anything.
So I looked at it sideways. I looked at it in a horizontal position, and then for a long time, and then I looked at it upside down. The problem is my signature is now upside down, but as I look at it, I feel there's more mystery in it this way, and this appeals to me, and I don't feel like any work needs to be done on it to finish it. It's done, and I enter the painting here, and I weave back toward the distance. I feel like there's a sense of space, and even you could feel a sense of a horizon line and tiny little trees on the horizon if you felt like that, but it leaves open a lot of mystery, and it has this swoosh of the pink coming out, like just celebrating life, and so it just appeals to me more this way. I think the mystery of the whole piece for me is working better this way. The only problem with it is that I have a problem with this brushstroke when it's upside down, which now I feel like it's right side up. So I'm going to sign it, and I'm going to have it be this way, but I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to move it into a stroke and just go over it like that. And then I'll look at it for a while and see if that works. So for me, I don't know, but I have to live with it and see if that will bring it. Because this way you have all the light over here and you have the shadow over here. So there's a sense to it. So that's what's great about oil painting, is you can come back. We're 2020 and it was painted in '08, and you can come back and put another stroke on it. So I'm not sure if that's the right stroke, but I thought I would show you how. I think I need to keep the light coming all the way down. So maybe I need to go with more of a... So I dip my brush in the medium and then go back here and bring some light into it. Voila. There, that stroke is out and it's more subtle. Okay, so now for the session for today, I thought what I like to, in the abstract painting sessions, I like to work with color, and usually a dynamics between two complementary colors, and I decided today it would be between yellow golden colors and blue purple colors. So I was inspired by that because I've been going out every evening to see the sunset. And Monday night, I went out to see the sunset or paint the sunset. And then as soon as the sun is setting, or as it's setting, I turn around and then this full moon is coming up in the other direction. And it's just, it takes me into another realm of life. And it reminds me how life is never what we expect it to be, and it's full of wonderful surprises and sometimes not so wonderful surprises, but it seems honest and true and pure, and it puts me in the right place every time to be out there. So I thought that I would concentrate on those colors that are coming to me from the times that I'm out in nature. And so today I have gotten my palette ready for this session. Now you've seen through all the Wednesday sessions my normal palette that's like this, a piano of colors going from the lowest bass note to the highest soprano note, and those are the keys on my piano. But when I'm doing an abstract painting and I want to concentrate between two complementary colors, then I spread them out with my big palette knife around the palette like this, how I kind of want them to be, and the colors I want them to be, which I pre-prepared. And then I dribble medium on it. Before I dribble the medium on it, I also wanted to show you, since I was thinking of golden and complementary colors, I also wanted to look at some abstract paintings. This is a 1846 painting by Turner. And I just thought, oh, I've got to look at Turner and see that painting of his to give me a direction. And so this is one that I looked at. And then one of the great abstract painters of my times is Joan Mitchell. And I really love her work, and I have a wonderful book of her work. And this is in that sort of yellow and blue-purple color harmony that I'm seeking, and that we see sometimes in Van Gogh's paintings too. So I thought that I would show you these two. It's always good to refer back to the great masters to get help. So those were my two inspirations for today. So here we go. We're going to get started. And in abstract painting, there's a lot of things that happen. It's not random what colors I chose, but it's random a little bit what's going to happen. And then I go. It's another way of letting go. It's a beautiful way of letting go. So I dribble my medium onto the colors that I chose to put on my palette to get them very liquid. And I take it over here. Are you ready?
1 second.
So it's a very fast process. So all the talking has ended, and now we will enter into the act of creating the work. And this part is a lot faster than the preparations and the cleanup. But this is where it all happens. Okay, off we go. Okay, I think that is, maybe I see one more thing I need to do right here. Okay. Do you have any questions?
So
I can hold it up in a vertical situation so you can see it better. Let me get rid of these.
So we have two questions actually.
Okay.
So people are wondering about the sticks. Is that an oil pastel you're using?
Yes, they are oil sticks. I have a whole group of oil sticks. They're very messy, but they're fun, and they give a linear stroke. You can get a linear stroke in there, but in a way, sometimes I just think using your fingers, if you have gloves on, does the trick too. But they're fun to use. They're different. They give a different quality. So I thought I would use the sticks today. Here's a raw sienna stick. Is there a place where I can use it? I'm not sure it is. See, it gives a linear aspect to it. So I'll hold the painting up. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
So this is a situation where I have to look at it tomorrow and next week, and I can come back and add or take away a few things. But this is what it came to today, and it was just recalling what I've been seeing in nature with the wind whipping around out there, and all kinds of changes because of fall becoming winter, and warm becoming cool, and sunlight becoming moonlight, and all of the transitions going back and forth just like complementary colors and lights and darks, swinging it all around to make a new world on a rectangle. Voila.
One more question?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you use to sign your name?
Oh, I use a very thin brush to sign my name. Every once in a while when I'm in a plein air competition, I'll use the end of my paintbrush to sign it into the wet paint. But I prefer signing my paintings like Van Gogh did, to use, for example, in this one, the top right-hand corner is my signature upside down, but it's the complementary color vermilion or cadmium red medium on Prussian blue. So it gives a complementary accent to the color that it's sitting on, which makes it an integral part of the painting. So it's a very thin brush, and I dip it in my medium, dip it in the paint, and do 1 or 2 letters at a time.
All right, I think that's all.
Thank you. I'm going to miss everyone, but maybe we'll do this again after the new year, and we'll just see. We'll see what everything is up in the air this year in 2020, so we'll see how things go. I'm even proposing virtual workshops and all kinds of new things, so you just go to my website and see how Haley has put these amazing new things together that I'm excited about. So thank you. Cheers.